Hello everyone. Today I wanted to talk about love languages, and that in my impression it actually limits us, our ability to receive love. We're also focused on the way we need love to be delivered. We're so focused on the way this person needs to be, what they look like, what their credentials are, how our love is delivered, that we've trained ourselves to only receive it in a very particular way from a very particular person. And what I am suggesting is that what ends up happening is that not only are we giving love conditionally, we're also receiving love conditionally. So many of us go through, relationships that seem unsatisfactory, through life where we feel lonely and unloved, and we're looking for love. All of us want love in our lives, but we're looking for it to come from outside in a very specific way, through many, many, many different conditions. And what I'm suggesting is, what if we just surrender to all abundance and love that comes into our lives? What if we, instead of training our partners in the ways that we love to receive love or need to receive love, what if we learn the way they give love and understand them and try to understand where they come from and what is important to them and how they give us love already? I just think that we will all feel much more abundant and more happy and joyous if we work on that ability to receive. This is what I'm finding in my observations, in my work with people, that so many of us are simply unable to receive from life. We're unable to receive from life, we're unable to receive from people in our lives, and it perpetuates that sense of scarcity and lack where life is so abundant in so many ways. So, of course, our sense of needing to protect ourselves and our ability, the filtering of the way people relate to us comes from our woundedness and our past trauma. And of course, as I said before, we carry our baggage from the past with us, carrying the wounds from childhood into relationships in which we find ourselves today. But as we work on healing our own trauma, and as we find safety from within, cultivate safety from within, we then become more relaxed and more able to receive love from others in whatever way it's offered. And I know what I'm talking about because I spent many years in frustration that people in my life were just not able to deliver love in the way I thought I needed to receive it. And today, where I'm self-sufficient in so many ways and give myself and fulfill my needs in ways that I need to have them fulfilled, I am so much less not demanding, but I'm so much more open to receive from the people in my life in whatever way they feel is natural for them. So instead of trying to manipulate them in behaving in certain ways for us to be happy, can we take care of our own needs and allow people in our lives to flow freely and be who they are and deliver love in the ways that feels natural to them, so that it's sustainable and we can be happy. And then for us, it's just, in addition to the abundance that we've already created for ourselves. Some food for thought for you with this video, because I know very many people are really into love languages and communicating with their partners about what is important. And I understand, and I appreciate that as well. However, what I find a lot of our suffering comes from that actual inability to open ourselves up a little bit wider and to receive life and people in the way in which they already come to us. I feel that when we become open to receive love and abundance in the ways that they're already available to us, will live lives in much less protected and more joyous way. So I would love to hear some of your reactions, whether you agree or disagree, or what's been your experience. It's interesting for me to suggest unusual ways to think about these things, something that sort of comes out of the norm. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.